Hey everybody, it's me, Sven Sharpen here, bringing you day number 163 of Let's Talk About Autism. This was a very dark week for our country, for our generation, and of course for our community. I was supposed to make a new friend last night. My voice was supposed to be elevated. Not to mention, we're talking about a family man who had a wife and 2 kids and a ton of friends. And I was just about to join his movement. And I'm still going to. I'm still going to go to whatever event is out there. But, yeah. Not to mention, yesterday was the anniversary of 9/11. And all of the horror that caused, and all the families that are still affected by that to this day, the images that are still out there for the world to see, is just truly heartbreaking. We're talking about thousands of people. And all the other attacks that took place that claimed the lives of 1 or more people is just, it's just so heartbreaking and sad. And it's like, why? And the worst part about this is there were a lot of people that celebrated these acts. I mean, again, when terrorism is celebrated, the group that does it is the one that celebrates it. Like, it's not just one person that celebrates it. Like, all across the entire Islamic world, there were probably millions of Muslims that celebrated 9/11. Just like the millions of lefties that celebrated the attack that took place on Wednesday. And considering how far fallen our community is, easily the farthest fallen out of any, at least in the United States, my heart breaks for all of them who thought that these things were funny or justified or good, because none of this is ever good. It says in Isaiah chapter 5, verse 20, that woe to those who call good evil and evil good. So this video was really dedicated to me saying, do not ever celebrate the attacks that take place. Don't ever support the attackers. Don't ever support Palestine. Don't ever support the lefties that took a man's life this week. Don't ever support the crazy people that did the 9/11 attack or a lot of these other attacks that have claimed many lives. Do not ever celebrate or support them. The perpetrator of the attack that took place this week has been found and has been identified. I'm not going to give much more information than that, but from what we have seen, he was actually just a normal dude who went to college and had the ideas of death and evil and sin planted in him by the university. I mean, we're all inherently sinful, which is why Jesus gave his life so that we could live. And he came back. Jesus came back, and he'll be back again. But again, if you're on the autism spectrum, or any person for that matter, don't ever support these attacks that claim real human lives. We're talking about mothers and fathers, husbands and wives, brothers and sisters, and friends. Like, we're talking about people who have impacts on the world. And to go around celebrating that is just wicked. So, and if you're on the spectrum, the reason you're celebrating this, I mean, again, it's like this for anybody. But for you especially, considering you're targeted by the cult that does this, just, you know, if you're supporting this, by nature, you're a threat. It pains me to say that, but my tolerance for that is 0. You are automatically a threat if you're celebrating that stuff, if you're supporting it. I don't want to be seen as a threat just because I'm autistic, because of a brand new misconception that all autistic people are the worst people in the world, as if they don't already do that. But I don't want the world to think that we're all gonna celebrate the deaths of innocent lives. I don't want the world to think that of us. That's one of the last misconceptions we need. So, even if you may disagree with somebody, please do not celebrate when their life is taken. Don't ever do that. And my heart breaks for all of you if you're in this state. Because we know who's really making the decisions. It wasn't you. It's just those ideas were given to you by a cult, by an act of evil, by the evil ones that seek to infect, by the universities and the online propaganda and the K-12 schools as well that perpetuate this. My heart breaks for you if that's how far we have fallen. For anybody, not just someone on the spectrum, but I will still fight for you. You deserve a lot better than to think that people should die because you disagree with them. That is one of the worst mentalities you can ever have. And we need to make sure that we can be loving, caring people for everyone, even if we don't necessarily agree with them. So that's really what I have to say. Do not support this stuff. If you do, by nature, you're a threat. And I don't want that for our community. We deserve much better. And part of the problem is we don't have leadership. There's no good man of the Lord to fight for the neurodivergent, for the spectrum. And that's sort of why I'm here. I'm here to provide that leadership. I'm here to provide that truth. I'm here to provide the gospel of Christ to a population that has been deprived of it for decades. Every attempt at making a movement has failed. And because of this, we've been indoctrinated so terribly to the point where most of us would celebrate the death of an innocent man and other innocent lives that were lost just because you think they were spreading hate or something like that. We're talking about family people. We're talking about we're talking about very loving, kind people. We're talking about a guy that would have respected you and fought for you, who would have certainly elevated our voice. And it was those acts of evil that took away the opportunity for us to finally mobilize, to finally have a voice. But I'm not going to give up. I'm still going to fight for you. I'm still going to find somebody who will elevate my voice. I have dedicated my life to the Lord, and now I will seek a new person, a new, already well-established guy who I pray will help me stand up for the spectrum so that never again will an autistic person or any person at all celebrate the death of innocent people. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. I will fight for you if you are on the spectrum. I will speak for the spectrum. I will be the voice that Charlie Kirk would have provided us. I will be the one to fight for you. So thank you very much for watching this video. And that's precisely why I'm making these videos, why I started this series, why I started speaking out. There's no better time than ever. But yeah, thank you very much for watching this video again if you made it this far. This was day 163. I'll see you on day 164. And my prayers go out to all of you. And God bless you. God bless our country. And God bless our community.